Drip man, 2 P's. What's happening, y'all? All right, so I want to tell y'all a story, an important story about a show that I headlined and that I sold out back in 2014 as TheManPrime. That was the rap name that I had. So back then was around the time that I was dating Amber. A lot of y'all might have seen one of the side episodes from the Drips of Hell, where I covered up mine and her relationship. But one thing I wasn't able to cover in that episode was what I was doing musically during that time. So TheManPrime, boom. I had beads in my hair back then, skinny guys similar to now, and you know what I mean, bouncing around. And so anyway, what made TheManPrime special? That's when I first started taking myself serious as a professional entertainer and a professional promoter. I really made my name through the ranks, probably within like a 6 to 8, 9 month period, maybe a year period. I made my name up the ranks from promoting shows. And I started off with promoting my own shows. And they started off as like low level shows, getting 20, 30, 40, 50 people in there. And like what made me dope is I was incorporating like models into my shows. And I was, having artists open up for me and stuff, like no matter what the venue was. So people started hearing about me. And I got approached by this guy named Darren Higgs. Shout out to him from Bottoms Up Entertainment. Darren Higgs was a big dog. So he was bringing in acts, big acts like YG, Yin Yang Twins, Twista, Jacquees, Problem, just to name a few of the big acts, Billboard acts that he was, Bobby Valentino, that he was bringing in. And he had Drip Man, or I should say TheManPrime, as his right-hand man. That's just how dope I was with promoting. And through knowing him, I was able to meet a lot of those artists and chop them up, and it helped really mold my confidence in myself as an artist too. But so yeah, boom. So I'm working with Darren Higgs and I'm promoting these shows and we're making all type of money and I'm building a following, which is in a respect level. Like anytime anybody had a party or a concert or a show, they knew they had to come to TheManPrime and that shit would be instantly lit. So boom. Another person I connected with was Frankie Shat. Shout out to him. He owned a club called Bra House and he wanted me to be the host there. So he paid me some money every month and he let me get a free apartment. And so he wound up opening up a brand new club right next to Bra House called Extra 920. Extra 920. And so I still remember before he opened it up, he showed me the building before he renovated it. And he told me what his dream for it, his vision for it was, and boom, he made it happen, turned it into a beautiful club. The capacity for that club was 1,000 people. You could fit 1,000 people into that club. Dope. Okay, boom. So let's fast forward to November of 2014. I decided, I approached Frankie Shed in September. I said, hey, I want to headline my own show there. You know, because up to this point, I already just told you the background. Like I feel like we got the following to be able to headline our own show and be able to pack out the building. And Frankie's like, oh, for real? Like, you think you can pack out the venue you headlining it? I'm like, yeah. He was like, all right, bet. I'll give you that opportunity. You earned it. Okay, cool. So I instantly got to selling pre-tickets. And shout out to my little brother Famous, my dog Famous. You know, I was my right-hand man at that time. It's really a two-man team of me and him promoting this show. So of course, we start off with hitting up our loyal fans. You know what I mean? Selling $10 pre-sale tickets. And once you know it, you know, within a month and a half, we sold, I think it was about 250 pre-sale tickets at $10 a pop. Yeah, that's sick, ain't it? At $10 a pop, 250 tickets, all saying, hey, TheManPrime is headlining the show. Okay, boom. So November comes. Now, for this show, I had a bunch of artists that I was connected with throughout the state come up and open up for me. These are artists like Shalon and like DRIPPGANG. I think back then he might have been Jody Novocaine. My dog CT the Mac. Just to name a few of the artists that opened up me. There was a few more too. So I'm like, yo, this is gonna be lit. They open it up for TheManPrime. And you gotta understand, TheManPrime, yeah, I was making music, but I'm mostly an entertainer and show promoter. So I had a few songs out on YouTube, like It's On Me and All Night, but I didn't even have a album out or nothing like that yet. You know what I mean? And I think I might have had 1 or 2 music videos. So it's insane just to think about how popping I was just based off of that, to have artists from around the state say, hell yeah, we're gonna drive up there and open up for you for free. You know what I'm saying? Just knowing it was gonna be a great showcase. So boom, we pre-sold 250 tickets. We got all these artists coming from around the state to open up. And once you know the concert comes, I forget exactly what day, but it's November of 2014. We had a waiting line outside the door to begin the night with. All those pre-sale tickets, we had at least 50, 60, 70 people lined up before the door even opened. Within an hour of the show, we probably had 400, 500 people, you know, within an hour of the doors opening. 400, 500 people. I'm looking around like, yes. And you know, of course, when it's that cracking that early, people get to posting pictures and videos on social media. And before you know it, everybody's like, no, that's the place to be. So we sold out the building at least within 2 hours. And that might be generous. But within 2 hours, we sold out the building. 1,000 deep. Like, they had to start turning people away. You can ask Frankie Shed himself, my dog Fame. You can ask anybody that was there that night. It was so lit. Performance was lit too. We shut it down. It was sick. I remember Frankie Shed pulling me into the room after the show. Big stack of money. I'm talking about biggest stack of money ever seen in my life. And that was all the money that we had made that night. And that doesn't even include the pre-sale. So yeah, the ManPrime was popping, man. That was a very powerful moment. Very powerful time. So shout out to my guy Dip and Dash, or my guys from Dip and Dash, specifically Blaze. Dip and Dash is a clothing label, clothing brand that used to sponsor the ManPrime. And so they sponsored that show. And in addition to them sponsoring that show, they filmed a music video and vlog and show recap footage. Yeah, that's right. So everything I just told you is on camera. And I'm gonna show you the video to it next. Lit. Here it goes, guys.
Always in my dip and dab, but I'm always in my dip and dab. Yeah, look. I be chillin' in my dip and dash, getting cash in my dip and dash, living fast in my dip and dash. You ain't fresh unless you in the dip and dash. I be chillin' in my dip and dash, getting cash in my dip and dash, living fast in my dip and dash. You ain't fresh unless you in the dip and dash. Cause I'm always in my dip and dash. Yeah, I'm always in my dip and dash. Cause I'm always in my dip and dash. Bad bitches getting money in my dip and dash. Give me cash money. Laughing to the bank like, isn't that funny? Sipping that bub, you living that love. All because you wanna cop the dip and dash shorty. Damn, we in the street like Goody Mom. Dip and dash on the cops like a run car. Get yours at dipanddash.com. Fuck the store, nigga, buy that shit online. The high quality gotta be company. Obviously, I'ma get this money like Monopoly. That money, no stopping me, I'm constantly fresh. Dip and dash gloves from my socks to my chest. Dip and dash till I'm riding to death. Riding this west. Dip and dash cocking your breast. Thug life, Tupac in the flesh. That's why I gotta be fresh. That's why I gotta be fresh. I be chillin' in my dip and dash, getting cash in my dip and dash, living fast in my dip and dash. You ain't fresh unless you in the dip and dash. Cause I'm always in my dip and dash. Yeah, I'm always in my dip and dash. Cause I'm always in my dip and dash. Bitches getting money in my dip and dash.
Fresh out, we the best out. Chillin' the game, leave it stretched out. In my all black dip and dash tee, money green rag. You ain't ballin', then you getting left out. Got a booty, man, tell me what you think. Shades on with her dip and dash tank, I think. I set the ball far from the fake, black and gold grippies with my dip and dash, looking like a ball for the Saints. We go the hardest, regardless of all that. I finesse, then tell that nigga fall back. That's what you call that, money stacked tall when you putting on. This is how we ball off. You know what we bout, we been chasing dough. Roll up, then roll out, I'm cleaning these clothes. Look, before I lie, in that casket, I'ma get it while I can. Dip and dash on the test.
I be chillin' in my dip and dash, getting cash in my dip and dash, living fast in my dip and dash. You ain't fresh unless you in the dip and dash. Cause I'm always in my dip and dash. Yeah, I'm always in my dip and dash. Cause I'm always in my dip and dash.
Yeah, man, that shit was lit, man. Shout out to Blaze. I ain't talked to him in a few years, but hey, if you see this shit, just know I appreciate you, Big Heart Sauce, for everything you did for the ManPrime. And you see what we took it to, man. Super, super duper lit. Yeah, what an exciting time there, man. So I can't wait to start doing shows as the Drip, man. I know we got a lot of fans around the globe and we're working on doing a tour, man. So I got a feeling that's gonna be lit just like that. So TheManPrime, feel free to look that channel up. A lot of my music is still up on that page. So if you kind of want to go through a time capsule, kind of listen to some of that, maybe see some more show footage and stuff like that. Check it out. I'll put the link in the comments. Yeah.